Hello everybody, Joe Thomas here, just finishing off at the Vitality Stadium. I've spoken to Sean Dyche after that game, just put together a full transcript. I know a lot of people ask what type of questions I ask, especially after the disappointing games like that. Sometimes it's easy just to put it all in one place so you can see Sean's answers in full and you can see the questions I've asked, and please provide feedback, let me know what you think, because I think that was a really tough one. That was a really difficult performance again for Everton. It's so frustrating because I think we can all take the performances and see the positives and the resilience on display in games like those ones against Man City, Chelsea and Arsenal, when Everton get draws against those, in inverted quotes, bigger sides at the moment. But it's when it comes to these games against Forest and Bournemouth that things really get tricky, because yes, these are two teams that are having very good seasons. They've beaten sides that are better than Everton this season. They will continue to do so, but the reality is that the Premier League has a lot of teams like this, and unless Everton learn to try and pick up results against teams like this, then they're really going to struggle. They've got Brighton, they've got Spurs, they've got Villa, not in that order, all coming up, and if they can't find a way to pull off the odd win here and there to exploit those sides' vulnerabilities, it's going to be a long season. Because the problem is that whilst that continues to be the case, I think Everton are better than Leicester, I think Everton are better than Ipswich, but while Everton struggle to win and while Everton struggle to score goals, they're only ever going to be one fluke victory or surprise victory away from the table looking worse before he even gets a chance to look better. And I think there's some real issues for Sean Dyche of his side at the moment. This was a game, as asked Sean at the end, that said, look, 81 minutes before first shot on target against Forest, no shots on target in this game. How can you change that? Do you think you can with this squad? What are your answers? And I asked him that, and a few other times he kind of suggested this might be a tight game. He changed on that later and acknowledged that Everton had been poor in the first half, but that only led to the question, well, they were poor in the first half against Forest again, so why are they so poor in these moments? And there's a lot to think about, really. I know a lot of people are talking about his future, and I think the longer these problems go on, the more the question becomes less about what's his future in the summer and more about what is his future now, and there's a degree of inevitability about that, despite the backing that the new owners have given him and the stability that they want. So Everton got some big questions to find some difficult answers to, and they need to do so quickly.